Welcome to the B.C.L channel, the channel who documents my path from beginner to pro in art. This is proof. This is the second part of my video series about perspective, and I'll show you in easy and accurate steps how to use 2-point perspective. I highly recommend you to watch my video about 1-point perspective since I'm explaining all the necessary basics in it. This video is based on that knowledge to achieve a comfortable video length. I won't waste anyone's time here. This video is meant to all who learn to draw, whether digital or traditional art, to use perspective properly. I know most people are avoiding perspective systems or drawing in perspective like I am avoiding anatomy. I hope this tutorial series will help you to get over it in easy steps. This video is series 2 of my tutorial series and will explain you how 2-point perspective works. Please subscribe, leave a like, and please write your questions and recommendations down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. My used materials are the HB graphite pencil, red, blue and green colored pencil to show you the axis, and a sheet of paper. Here we go in 2-point perspective. The 2-point perspective is also part of linear perspective systems, and you'll see why. Let's start a short introduction of this perspective system with our little example cube. In 2-point perspective, an additional axis is receding towards the vanishing point. In the 1-point perspective, it was the z-axis which recedes towards the vanishing point, and in the 2-point perspective, the x-axis does the same. So we have considered 2 vanishing points, one for each axis of any given objects in perspective. The 2-point perspective works the same as the 1-point perspectives via putting vanishing points on horizontal line. In 2-point perspective, you need a crisscross of horizontal and focal line. Let's draw the block in 2-point perspective. Yet again, the y-axis isn't affected in any way and is the last axis we have left, where the lines are truly parallel and not projected on the paper. Based on the vanishing points, we can draw helper lines for all the x and z lines. It also gives us the necessary measurement for the lengths of the x and z lines, like in our little block. When do I need 1-point perspective and when do I need 2-point perspective? You can use 1-point perspectives in any way where your targeted object or your focal point is parallel to the viewer. In 2-point perspective, you also can show objects which are angled to the viewer. Of course, all the methods shown in the video about 1-point perspectives are still working in 2-point perspectives, such as the construction cubes and the spacing. And I hope you can see how those systems works compared to each other. At least the main reason to using 2-point perspectives is to have more freedom of the point of view of a given scene. So you can take any angle to draw your, as example, city scene, since you have the greater freedom on an additional axis to bring the objects of the scene into the proper perspective of the angle of your view. I hope you can see how those perspective systems work to each other and relate to each other, and how to use vanishing points and linear perspective systems. I will give you a proper graphite drawing as example for a 2-point perspective system, like I did on the 1-point perspective system. Please leave a like in the comment if this video tutorial, this short one, helps you to understand perspective, and please let me know any recommendations about tutorials and explanation, or if you need more examples as such. I'll be happy to provide it to you. Thanks for watching this video and have a wonderful day. Bye!